Coalition of Concerned Northern Youth, CCNY, has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to honorably resign as Nigeria's president, adding that he has failed woefully. The coalition, in a statement signed by its national convener, Mohammed Ishaq, and made available to Daily Post on Wednesday, cited President's lack of the willpower to tackle the security challenges facing the country. This call by the Youth Coalition followed a similar call by the Ango Abdullahi-led Northern Elders Forum, which had at the weekend declared the administration of President Buhari a total failure. The group said it had warned Nigerians that Buhari has nothing to offer to them, adding that the president has failed to tackle insecurity and improve the economy. NEF said Buhari-led government appeared helpless in finding solutions to the numerous challenges the country is faced with. The Northern Youth added, the above-named coalition wishes to make its position clear regarding the insecurity problem that has been ravaging Nigeria, particularly the northern part, for long. We, as a coalition that represents millions of youth from various nooks and crannies of northern Nigeria, are pained by the insecurity problem that threatens to consume our region, the north. It is a glaring fact that the security situation of Nigeria is seriously deteriorating and our agony as victims is aggravating. This lingering insecurity problem is one of the major reasons that made us to clamor for change and voted Goodluck Jonathan out in 2015. But instead of getting panacea for the problem, we just got respite of now, and now the problem has been resurfacing with escalating dimension under the watch of someone that vowed to be our savior. The group noted that it's almost 5 years now and the country under the watch of Buhari is either worse than the Jonathan administration or it is no different from the previous government, despite the fact that in his first term, Buhari pledged that his government would bring an end to the national suffering inflicted by insecurity. Our stance as youth and backbone for nation is that we grow tired of excuses while our lives are being taken on hourly basis. We cannot continue watching while our region is being turned to ashes and cemetery. We cannot keep mute while our fisheries being punctured and fractured due to the carelessness and negligence of those that are entrusted with our protection. Our investigation revealed that about 80% of the victims of this insecurity are Nigerian youth, particularly northerners, considering the fact that the kidnapped and the kidnappers are mostly youth. The killers are mostly youth. The soldiers on war front and the terrorists are mostly youth also. It is unreliable and available records that no less than 245 persons were killed in violent attacks across Nigeria in January 2020 only. The Expert Insider Survey of 2019 by the International Nations has revealed that Nigeria is the third most dangerous country in the world due to widespread insecurity and corruption. The aforementioned facts have irrefutably shown that Muhammadu Buhari as president of Nigeria has woefully failed to secure the lives of Nigerians due to probably lack of will, commitment or competence. If we did not forget, when Nigeria was boiling under Jonathan with Boko Haram massacring thousands and overrunning military barracks, almost all Nigerians believed Jonathan was not fit to rescue Nigeria and was voted out. Now that the same insecurity problem is replaying itself under President Muhammadu Buhari, we are left with no option than to respectfully but vehemently call on President Muhammadu Buhari to honorably resign to give room for someone who has what it takes to address the security problem that constantly turns our nation to another version of Somalia. The above call is made in the best interest of the nation, having considered the fact that insecurity problem is caused and maintained by nothing but failure of leadership. Wow, very interesting. I think these people are coming up. The music is not loud enough. They are coming up. I always talk about the people who are supposed to be on the streets every day in, day out, protesting. Should be from the people from that region, because they bear the brunt the more. But they are like, oh, let us cover our person. I think they have covered enough. They cannot cover again. The thing is hitting them badly. It's biting them to the extent that they cannot hide again. You just have to scratch it. You cannot pretend about it. Like I said, they are coming up. They are just trying to come up. They are warming up. When it hits them so badly, they will know. So they've been keeping quiet. This thing has been lingering for a very long time. They will tell you, oh, nothing like that. Corruption and all of that. And I could remember they mentioned this insecurity and corruption is still the order of the day now. Now, before we always talk about, I always talk about, oh, this whole thing is happening on a daily basis. But now they are saying it's happening on hourly basis, not even daily, on hourly basis. There is no minute you don't hear of this thing. I think Femi Adesina will come and tell them that they don't have they are not they are inconsequential. Just like the way they described Ango Abdullahi, that there's nothing like a Northern Elders Forum. That is only Ango Abdullahi that is just making it up. That he does not have anybody supporting him. He does not have that value, or he does not have people supporting him. That is just a lone ranger who is trying to do one or two things. You can imagine. Now, who called for the resignation of the president the first time? It was a Abaribe. We know the name they called him. They said, oh, these are the people who could not get to power. These are the people in their usual habits, always criticizing the government, that they have done well. Before you know it, National Assembly too, the leader of the National Assembly, they came up and, they couldn't hide it. They just said, the security situation is something that is deteriorating so badly. So, at the end of the day again, the House of Reps, we saw the way they were coming after one after the other, expressing themselves, saying things just the way they are. But Femi Adesina, of course, is delivering the message the cabal or the presidency has told him. He will just come and vomit it, and he does not even have conscience. He will just come and say it. There are some things that somebody will say, you will know that, no, this thing, even as a responsible person, I don't even need to go and deliver this kind of message. But they don't even care. They don't care. Our vice president, we don't even know where that one is. If you say he cannot, is nowhere to be found, some people will tell you are misleading. We are not hearing anything from him. Now it is biting these people so hardly. So let them continue dancing their reggae, because they feel that people who talk about this thing is an enemy of the state. When Fani Kayode will be talking, they will be calling him all manner of names. And these are the people who are bearing this whole thing. The same northern people will come out and say, oh, the security challenges we are facing is the same thing all over the place. That why is it that they are bringing Amotekun? Why is it that this and this and this and that? If you feel that you are okay with it, people say fine. But even if it is one person, or if it is 1% from other region, they don't want to take it. If you can take the food dose, good and fine. But like I said, they are warming up. Let them continue, until when it gets to that level, we know that they are serious. But for now, they are just warming up. We are going to hear their voice so loudly. We are not hearing it. Their voices are just still faint as we speak. Let them continue. I can see those who are always saying, oh, let us cover our people. Oh, the southeast, the southwest, the south, they don't know how to cover their people. We see other people in the other region. No matter what, they will never say anything bad about their leaders. But at the end of the day, see their lifestyle and your own lifestyle. Which one is more which one do you prefer? Their own lifestyle, that is what you prefer. Because as they are not covering, they are not exposing their leaders. Their leaders are getting away with all of those things, and they are brainwashing them with all manner of fallacies. But see their lives as well. See their lives the way it is. Now they are coming out to tell us, oh, good luck, Jonathan did this. Good luck, Jonathan did not do this. I could remember recently there's a viral video going on social media about a Gumi, Sheikh Gumi. He said the same thing, apologizing, according to the video, apologizing to Goodluck Jonathan, because he told the same thing. He said the same thing he said under Goodluck Jonathan, that if he does not say it, in this present administration, that means he himself is hypocritical, because The same way he criticized Jonathan, he will still criticize this government, but they don't want it. From all indications, this government is not competent. They came to power as a result of propaganda. A lot of people didn't know initially, but for after the first tenure, people knew quite all right. Wole Soyinka was saying that how these people came on board again with all the problems that, that Nigeria experienced, that how can they win again? And some people tell you, oh, they did all manner of things, all manner of abracadabra to bring themselves in. But we still have people who still voted for them, who still said, oh, they prefer him than Atiku, they prefer him than all these unknown people who do not have electoral value, people who are supposed to go and start from local governments area before they will, because they don't have a structure, before they can listen to them, that Buhari has structure, this and this and this and that. They deceive them with what is it called, trader money, that they use the vice president to go and be sharing in the market. Immediately after the this, it's done on everybody. After the election, no more trader money again. So from all indications, you just be wondering that how come in the first place. But like I always say, these people don't work in isolation. We have these people, principalities and powers around the country from other regions who are helping them because of their own selfish interests. So this another youth, we have not heard you. You are just warming up. You are warming up. By the time you are serious, we will know that you guys, you really mean business. So guys, that is just my own opinion concerning the cry of this northern youth. I don't know what you think about it, but let's just take few comments from Nigerians here. Someone says here that you should not call Jonathan, just ask Buhari to resign, as you and many are doing now. Do not bring Jonathan in. Nigeria was very good in Jonathan's regime. It was because of your fanatic and conspiracy against him that made him to resign. Even when the election was clearly rigged, he chose to go. Now, terrorists Ş1ñ and Boko Haram have taken completely over. And someone says, but you stoned Jonathan. Our former president did well. I beg, no stain no more. And someone says, it is too late to cry when the head is off. This, they don't collect Atiku again. Jobless youth parading themselves as northern youth. Okay now, we know this particular person's type. Someone says, thank God, this is coming from you people. Someone says, no, 4 + 4, 4 + 4. He must complete his 4 for a second 4. He should continue. He's the best. If he's resigned, is it not too late? Someone won an election. You people supported him to claim another another person's mandate. So this is a good call, and all youth of this beloved country support the call for him to resign and hand over to someone more competent. They are not going to. He's not going to resign. Gabashewa said, so you just tell somebody to resign and he will just resign like that. That is a foolish talk. So I'm sure they are going to respond to them. He's going to answer you. Both himself and Femi Adesina will respond to this your statement. This another youth, they will respond to you. Just watch. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the call of this northern youth. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.